Morning. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition has been updated to version 2.0.0 with the release of the Switch 2 edition. I currently do not have the Switch 2 edition downloaded right now because I wanted to go and test stuff before downloading it and after downloading it. And that's what this video is going to be. Mainly, I'm going to be touching on Arts Inheritance and Party Swap and I guess Arts Duplication. Stuff like that. If you don't know what any of that stuff is, I made a video on it before. I will go and link that in the description or in the comment or something like that. But the only other thing I need to say here before doing this is if you haven't completed the game already and you are afraid of story spoilers, and of course, if you have not completed the game, you should be afraid of story spoilers. It's a very good game. Please close the video and check back later. However, with that being said, let's do it. So, this is a file that is post-game. I have not altered it at all with any form of Arts Inheritance or Arts Duplication. Everything is as vanilla as it can be. And, which menu is it in? You can tell I haven't opened this game in a little bit. I have the Collection Quest 1 with 1 out of 2 rabbit diodes in my inventory right now. So, let's head over here, see if we can get Party Swap to work. Again, this is being played on Switch 2, but this is not the Switch 2 edition yet. This is on the version 2.0.0 update, though. Rabbit diode. So I can afford one, I'm going to buy that, attempt trial, and let's just do uniquely disadvantaged. Okay, it still plays the sound. I'm going to assume this works. And so far it looks like it works. I don't remember how long I'm supposed to wait on this screen, so I'm just going to give it a couple seconds more here, and then I will hit OK. Looks good. Go into party, swap Melia to lead. Sorry, Melia, I gotta get you killed. So far everything looks right to me. Okay, back out here, and Party Swap officially works. That's good to know. Let's see here, we got the... No, I need the autosave. So, let's just travel back to Gemman's stall. There's the autosave. Double check. Yep, autosave is there. So, let's go back to title screen. I feel like the loads have not been improved. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. New Game Plus, using the autosave. I will be skipping the opening cutscene here, just in the interest of time. Yeah, this is pretty pitiful damage. I wouldn't be surprised if this works correctly. Pitiful damage is intended. Okay. I just need to kill the Caterpile now. Sorry. Oh, Crabble. My bad, it's Crabble first. Okay. So that still disappears. Let's test the Arts Gacha a little bit. This might take a little bit, we'll see. Because of course, if this works, I just have to keep going. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, looks like it still works. So I can go like that, put eater on the bar, and then let's go test expert mode, toggle it on. We can restore a character's arts by giving them a level up, which expert mode is really good for. Okay, so all of Shulk's arts are back now. And because backslash is at the top of the list, I should be able to duplicate backslash over bone upper. And then if I go to activate Monado, Buster's at the top of the list. I should be able to duplicate that over Aura Burst. All good. This obviously is not going to be extensive, so like, do more testing yourself. But let's get out of here and swap to Rhine. Actually, do I have... Yeah, I have Battle Soul, I can just do that. I'll just Battle Soul for full gauge so I can test Eater. Okay. Oh, wait, do I even need to do that? Because normally it's locked by the Monado art symbol. I guess I do. Okay. Party swap to Rhine. Backslash. Still seems to work fine. And then go and test Buster. All seems to look pretty good so far. Don't think there's any issues yet. I'm not going to continue a whole lot further than this, but I will go and get the Switch 2 edition now that I've gotten to test this like I wanted to. But so far, 2.0.0 seems okay. I don't know exactly what else has changed, but as far as Arts Inheritance and Arts Duplication goes, and Party Swap, don't forget that, all seems good. There is another glitch that I'm not super familiar with called equipment swap or something like that, where you can get the wrong equipment on party members, but I don't know how to set that up. That's gonna have to be up to somebody else to go and test. Anyway, give me a moment and I will go and get the Switch 2 edition. Alright, the Switch 2 version just finished downloading for me. I am booting it up for the first time. I can't imagine why my files wouldn't transfer, so I'm just going to do the exact same thing, assuming all my files are still there. And if they're not, then this is going to be a really embarrassing cut. Okay, there's a lot more frames going on. Can tell that much right off the bat. What is that? Okay, you know what? This isn't the video for my opinions. I can do that some other time. So, let's see here. Oh, I should double check this. Version 2.0.0 at the top left there. So yeah, that doesn't change. I didn't think it would, but it's good to know. So let's load this same file. Bionis Leg Refugee Camp. Okay. Well, I'll have to check that another time. There are definitely a lot more frames. And I will leave it at that, because this is not an opinion video, this is meant to be for science. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I already have the quest. Not there. Give me Gem Man. Quest log. I have one, yeah.
I've been waiting.
Yes, hello, Nopon Archsage, again. Okay, let's see here, I just need the one rabbit diode, attempt trial, restricted, uniquely disadvantaged. Let's see. still makes the sound. I can't imagine that this will be any different. Like, it should all work the exact same, considering it's the exact same version, and likely the Switch 2 edition just changed textures and flipped some other flag in memory that said, hey, activate these quests, or something along those lines. Sorry, Melia. I really hate having to kill Melia, but it is the fastest. So my apologies, Melia. And let's go back to Gemman stall to get the autosave. There it is. Double check. Yes, it is there. 1258. Yeah, that's correct. All right. Title screen. Yep. So let's go and make a new game plus file. I didn't even check that party swap worked, but if I go to new game plus, it should just show me the 3 members. Yeah, and it does. So yeah, party swap worked. Okay, and just get past this part again. Once again, that's a lot of frames. Yeah, and my damage is garbage, which is correct. You'd probably expect that to be a bad thing, but nope, that's correct. Okay, Crabble time. And this should just be backslash, blah blah blah. Okay, arts. This all looks correct to me. Let's roll the gacha a few times here. See what we get. So far, nothing. Which is kind of expected. This is still going to be a crapshoot no matter what, right? Come on, game, give me something. It would be really funny if for some reason the Switch 2 version wasn't able to do this, but like, there's no reason for that. Come on, video game. Dude. I just need one. I don't care what it is. Just give me one, please. Oh my god. I really don't like cutting footage out of videos, so I'm probably just gonna let this play out, but like, dude, this is insane. Why don't you just give me something? I'm not asking for much, give me something worthless like Heal Bullet or something. Okay, so at this point, I don't think I've ever gone this many times without pulling an art. Starting to get a little suspicious, which doesn't really make any sense to me because, as you just saw, I tested on version 2.0.0, whoops, and I did get Eater. So why on earth would it not work here? Okay. I'm just gonna put Ryan in first. Or in lead, however you want to say that. We'll try with him. But, this feels weird. Why isn't this working? I could just be getting mad unlucky. It is not impossible for that to be the case. But this feels a little strange, you know? To get unlucky this many times in a row. Not that I would expect it to pop out like right away, but you know, once within the first 10, maybe within the first 20, should work. So for it to just not be working at all here is pretty crazy to me. I'm what, like 8.5 minutes into this part of the recording now? I'm going to keep cycling through and rolling the Arts Gacha for a 1.5 here. Get to 10 minutes on my recording. But like, I really feel like I should have come up with something already. If I don't get anything by then, what I'm going to do is I will use expert mode to level up Shulk, or sorry, to level down and then level up Shulk. And then I will just test Arts Duplication. But, like, man, this is insane. 30 seconds left before I hit the 10-minute mark of this part of the recording. And obviously this won't be definitive. Maybe it does work and I am just getting extremely unlucky. But I think if nothing else, it's not bad to have this documented, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. That's what science is all about, after all. Gotta document the failures as well as the successes. Okay, so that's 10 minutes now. I know I said I would stop at 10 minutes, but I'm gonna give it another 20 seconds, go to 10:30, and then I'm actually going to stop. I swear. I promise, I promise. But like, I'm just annoyed. Why am I getting nothing? Okay, so that is 10:30. I'm going to stop at that. Expert mode. Shulk, let's bump you back up to 99. That should restore all of his arts. Yeah. Still nothing on Rhine. Go back over to Shulk. Yeah, okay. So Arts Duplication still works, which makes sense. Go back to Rhine. More burst for Buster. Yeah, that works. Uh-huh. So we can still use backslash, or, you know, rage animation, whatever. Uh-huh, you can still do that. Okay, give me 2 enemies. Buster, yeah, okay, so that still functions as expected. I just can't roll a damn thing. Oh, what am I doing? I need to not scroll over Shulk now. I'll roll this again just a little bit more because I moved, I killed some enemies. Gonna give it another 20 seconds or so. Still absolutely nothing. So I'm beginning to wonder if maybe that was somehow patched. That would be very weird if it was, but... Like, considering that it worked on the non-Switch 2 version, but then it's just straight up not working on the Switch 2 edition? I don't know, man. It's very weird. Again, I could just be getting exceedingly unlucky at this point. It's not impossible, and it certainly wouldn't be the first time that I have gotten extremely unlucky, past the point of any amount of reasonability. Nah, just nothing. This is... frankly, kind of weird, strange. I don't know how else to put it. So, what else can I do here? I'm gonna load this file. This file was made on version 1.1.2 and does have Arts Inheritance already active on it. I can just show that quick in the Arts menu. Yeah, like I've got Soaring Tempest, Lariat, Double Wind, blah blah blah. I've got the bugged Sword Drive, Double Blade in Shulk's Monado Arts, right? Like, this should all be fine. And I'll go and blast a couple enemies with this, because just want to make sure it all works, but I don't know. It just seems very strange.
We win! Man, what a bunch of jokers. But we mustn't be careless. We're the best. Let's not lose our heads, though. I can see this isn't pushing you at all. This is the Monado's power. How's this? That was too easy. I can see this isn't pushing you at all. Who else wants some?
Summon Bolt. Yeah. Magnum Charge. Sword Drive. I think Double Wind's the only one I haven't hit on Shulk. Yeah, like, all of these seem to work. I just can't roll anything. And whether that's actually intentional or not, I have no idea. Look, if you try this yourself and you come up with different results, let me know, because I'm quite honestly just confused. I have no idea what else to even do at this point. I could sit here rolling the damn Arts Gacha for hours, but I don't think anyone actually wants to watch me do that. I know I sure wouldn't. So, I'm just going to leave it at that, and let me know if you encounter anything different. Thanks for watching. Bye.